What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug. Welcome back to Wrestling Empire on the Nintendo Switch. I am still in school. Somehow, someway. So, Damien Sandow, multiple referees. One of them is Blonde Blunder. I see the trickery here, man. Blonde Blunder in the building. I am still your undergraduate, a champion. And I want to get signed to somewhere. Anywhere. So we have two refs here for reasons. I would imagine getting screwed by one of them might happen. We'll see. My opponent here, though, is David Highbrow, aka Damien Sandow. You're welcome. And we're here to intellectually savior the... What was that? Dynamite? The intellectual savior of the masses is in the building. And I welcome you to another week and to Monday. Things are happening. It is Moveset Monday indeed. A little bit of an outfit change here for my guy. And get in the ring. Are you scared? Oh, I guess not. I guess you're not scared. That's fine. Test of strength. And that didn't work. And my health. What is my health? What happened there to me? Seriously. Look, man. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is non-title. It might not be. I don't know. Choke slam on Highbrow. So, being it is Monday, there are things that happen over the weekend in the world of why does Blonde Blunder have a stick of dynamite? What the hell? Blondie, you shouldn't be here. You're trying to screw me. I know. I know you are. I can feel it in my bones. Nope. Standing switch. Backslide. So, the big stuff over the weekend was that we have announced the next 3 Wrestlemania locations. And it will be this year in Tampa, as they wanted to have it last year in the Raymond James Stadium. It will be there this year in that stadium. And it will have limited fans in attendance for 2 nights, like last year, 2 nights. So, April the 10th and the 11th for WrestleMania. Now, next year will be in Dallas, and the year after will be in Hollywood, or, you know, that SoFi Stadium type deal, right? So, that's going to happen with those WrestleManias. Now, I would wager a guess that Mania in Dallas would be inducting Taker into the Hall of Fame. That's just my guess. If they're going to be in Dallas, that makes a lot of sense. But, we shall see. But yes, very curious how they handle things this year for 2 days and having limited fans. What does that mean? We don't know yet. We're not sure yet what that's going to mean for the show. But a big old stankin' powerbomb for Sandow. That's right. As I build my meter and flip them fingers. So, I have also heard that the Hall of Fame is going to be virtual. As in, we're not going to have an audience, limited or otherwise, for the Hall of Fame this year. And it's still, they have to induct people who got into the Hall of Fame last year. Tombstone. And that is, you know, Batista, the NWO, the Bellas, JBL, the Bulldog. You know, that class has not been inducted as of yet. So, I don't know if they're going to add any for that. But considering they're still using the same pirate motif from last year, I would imagine they're going to reuse all their props and their set, and they're going to reuse their Hall of Fame people who didn't get inducted just yet into the Hall of Fame. Also, I put the exit here on a manual, so I got to do it myself. Go backstage. There we go. Poor profile, major event, you lost. And attackslug's progress is being hindered, as I've said, by wrestling school. If only somebody had the brains to sign the Slug, as I am getting closer and closer to being flat freaking broke. Sandman Tito defeated Slick Dude to be the new TV champion of Maple Leaf Grappling. Rupert Royal is going to Rising Sun. So Regal escaped school and is going to Japan. Good for him. Worry Cussin is now friends with Blood Brother in Strong Style. Testify. An online poll identified Lance Monaco as the highest paid wrestler in the world, as he should be, because he has the grapefruits. Alright. Listen. Attack Slug. They keep an eye on your progress, but you've got to make some changes. So I need more technical wrestling for the fans. That's what I gotta increase what? My skill. Okay, so this could be the end of my run here if I don't get my skill to 77, and it's currently at 76. Bro. I mean, you're making it easy on me, but okay, sure. My skill needs to be 77. So, that might mean a loss for the next match, but importantly, I did that. My skill is now 77, and a confrontation non-title. I just can't get rid of Sebastian Slobber, so let's go beat him up again. I got paid good money to take you out, Mr. Slobber. So why, oh why, do you think that confronting me is going to get you any farther in this business? Because I'm going to take this belt, I'm going to beat you over the head with it once again. So, besides that, our other shows before Mania is going to be The Chamber on the 21st of February and Fastlane on the 21st of March. So, February, March, and then Mania is in April, is the deal there. So we'll see how that goes, if you will. So, Sebastian Slobber, make your slow walk into the ring. Do you have any last words before I beat you with this belt and make you die? Too stupid. Why get in the ring with me again when I had this belt to beat you with? Anyhow, elsewhere in the World of Wrestling, we have the retirement of Madison Rayne, one of the original knockouts from TNA Impact. So, a long and illustrious career in that company, and, you know, was what it was. So, congrats to her. Oh, man, do the freaking yep. Congrats to her for her long career. Now then, speaking of TNA and Impact, I did watch some of Hard to Kill on Saturday evening. And notable in that show was Zack Ryder, a.k.a. Matt Cardona, appeared there. Now, I haven't heard that he's actually signed, just perhaps a per-appearance deal like he had with AEW, where he was there for a couple shows and then was just done. So that is not clear on how it's going to work, but he definitely showed up. And the announce team, which thankfully no longer includes Josh Matthews, was like, yep, he's here. And I'm like, okay, sure. He's there. But for how long? We'll see. We'll see. And again, Sebastian, I done told you, where is my belt? Because it's now time for me to get my belt and get the hell out of here. So it should be over here somewhere. Alright, we gotta change this. Well, I hit start. Never mind. Whatever. Almost under 4,000. Not great. Ian Tense got released by Federation Online, is going to the Indies. Sea Breeze severely injured his shoulder and is out for the next 8 weeks. That sucks. Alan Gator and attackslug upped his strength. What about my strength? Crash Cougar got a deal with Wrestling Revolution. How come nobody wants to sign me? Outback and Boomtown are friends. Vendetta is getting shorter. He is now 6'8", which is still pretty freaking tall. Ian Tense is now in a heated rivalry with Greg McMahon. That is totally Conor McGregor in Weekend Warriors. So Test and Conor, sure. Attackslug gotta increase my skill, and I've already done so. Hey, congratulations! Why, thank you. But also, somebody needs to sign you, boy. Alright, look. He can't offer a reward. The experience is the only reward there is. Thanks. Best of 3 explosives, Sebastian Slobber. Why is Slobber up in my beardness? I don't get it. But there is dynamites littering the ring and ringside area. Here we go again. Otherwise, notable on that Impact show, there was a N64 controller wrapped in barbed wire. So, yeah, that happened. And of course, Omega and the AEW team, well, I guess Omega and the Good Brothers won that match, which you might have imagined they would have, because they're the better guys and whatnot. Anyhow, so, besides that Smackdown, they swerved us. It's not going to be, whoa, 2 fists in that dynamite. Double fist in that dynamite. What is Sebastian? Sebastian, ring the bell. Take that, you stupid son of a gun. Set you on fire. That's right. And I'll do it again. The coach. Oh no, me. Alright, so besides that, Smackdown swerved us. It's not going to be Roman Reigns. That didn't work. It's not going to be Roman Reigns and Adam Pearce, right? It's going to be Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens again. Because Roman didn't read the usual fine print in the contract, which says that if the competitor is not medically cleared to compete, then they will name a substitution. And management will do that. And Adam Pearce is management. So he's like, oh, my knee, I'm sorry. Like, that was great. That was great. My knee, I'm sorry, I can't work. And guess what? I signed Kevin Owens to work you. So that happened on the show. No. No. Relax with your bombs, boy. That didn't work. There we go. There we go. And a baseball bat. That's what I do. So besides that, that's going to happen at the Rumble, right? They've definitely, at this point, with the theme song, the old theme song, have turned Nakamura back to face. Because the thing with a dominant heel Roman Reigns champion is that you're going to have to feed him face competitors who are at that top tier level, and Nakamura has worked that top tier level. Hasn't won it, but he's worked at that main event level, so turning him face makes a lot of sense to have him fight heel Roman. So kudos on that, got the old theme back. Now it's interesting because Cesaro, his tag team partner, is still acting like a heel, right? He was fighting Daniel Bryan and beat Daniel Bryan in a massive upset on SmackDown. But he's still working heel and not working face, but they're still friends. So, interesting dynamic there on Smackdown. And Canadian Destroyer on Sebastian Booger. Referee, get in here. 1, 2, 3. So, I need one more of those in this matchup. That just didn't explode. Explode! Nope. Sometimes you get a dud. It happens. There we go. Is this false count anywhere? Because that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Can I pin out here? Referee out of position with Dynamite. 1, 2. Oh my god, that was amazing. Thanks, ref. Thanks. Sebastian. I bashed him. Now then, besides that, the booking does make some bit of sense there because they've now booked Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a last man standing match. And the whole gimmick with Owens the past 2 pay-per-views was that he wouldn't stay down. The whole thing is he won't stay down. So obviously that is the logical conclusion of that feud to book a last man standing match. But again, we're seeing Owens again. And we're like, really? Bruh? Really? It's happening again? Fine, sure. We'll get to Nakamura eventually, perhaps at the Chamber or perhaps at Fastlane before WrestleMania, but I would imagine at this point, potentially having Bryan win the Rumble would make a lot of sense, but what do I know? Also, submissions not very effective on somebody this big. Now then, in some viral news, we have Nyla Rose on quarantine because she was exposed to somebody who had it, right? Sure. Which means she's not working on Dynamite on Wednesday. So she's out 14 days, and now Hirsch has to face Ford on Dynamite on Wednesday. Also, in a in ex-employee, Big Rona news, Chokeslam, Michelle McCool has it. And she said that no one in her family has it, which would mean that Taker does not have it. And again, don't want to expose these old men to a virus that definitely affects the elderly worse than people who are not elderly. Or, you know, that whole thing. So, oh, couldn't get him. He's too big. The hip toss. How, Sebastian? Tell me how you are this resilient in this matchup. You've been hit with so much dynamite. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So you need to go down and stay down. 1, 2, and it's over. Mercifully. Attack Slug still your undergraduate champion. I don't know where my belt is. Actually, no. I'm sorry. It's right there. So I'm going to get my belt and say, no more, Sebastian. Back of the line. You don't get any more shots at my title. That's what I'm saying to you. Back to the back. Back to the... There we go. 2-0 in my explosives best of 3 matchup with some cool explosions. Love it. And somehow his status is not affected. Sure. He got blown up real good, but sure. And I am now officially under $4,000. Will somebody come knocking on my door and sign ya boy? For real though. I'm the best. Mick Bentley left AAW for Rising Sun. And let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Dragon Ryan, Daniel Bryan, defeated Midnight, which I'm pretty sure is Paige, to be the new lightweight champion of Strong Style Wrestling. Antonio Inoki left Japan to go to Wrestling Rev? What? Huh? Inoki, really? Doug Turner and Dangal have a heated rivalry. Valhalla is going to Federation Online. All these guys in the school are getting signed. And now again, I am demanded to change a thing and improve my skills here. And he wants even more technical wrestling. Buddy. Boy. What? 81% or I'm fired. That's a lot. I was at 77. So I'm now at still 77. And I have 1, 2, 3. I got 4 weeks to get 4%. So I'm going to do at least one of those right now. And get my skill. Like, this is eventually going to get my title, like, a problem. A problem. So we're at 78. And I'm going to back out here and say we're done for today. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.